offense about set and ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script.
Oh,
I think
glad you said you got Randy Moss.
Abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points.
We got Jai. He going anytime.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the toss, here's Johnson.
He going.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
He goes. All right. I got
down, Johnson.
Why would
And
he
they take
turn
him down,
back?
losing yardage back at the 27. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Hey, hey, 21 Scott, man. Easy, man.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7.
Oh, you up 21?
It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down now.
It's Allen. Keep going.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Truck that little nigga.
What's Dion do?
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
That boy.
That's what I had,
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now a give right side. Allen. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll run. This is Allen. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
They'll look to throw here. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
Safety,
he's not going to make it
get him up out of
the end
there.
zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
That boy cute that we got some whole receiver or something, bro. You better back up, bro. You gotta back up, bro. I don't know who you got, bro. You better gonna need help, nigga.
Oh my God.
Touchdown,
hey, man.
Jaguars.
23 zip, man.
A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee. As they'll start at the 21-yard line.
You'll be on 2K.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
No, what you also have to guard against is calling.
I might have done died you up, bro.
Big shot
now I got it.
Thinking you're gonna get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have
use the tackle, bro. That's why you ain't.
But you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
I went to scraping, nigga.
2nd and 10. Johnson.
What's up, Charles?
And he'll get this down into Jacksonville territory.
What the hell you
Big run there by Johnson.
We all in the lead.
66 yards.
Shit. You trying to do? You nigga got a lead.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. He'll look to throw.
Yeah, I know.
Pressure,
you trying to get on Call of Duty.
Down, back at the 26-yard line.
Trying to run a duty.
Von Miller in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
We got the
after this, we can run.
We got the
back in the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, there's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, come on.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
It's
picked. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first
never never be able to block like this.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Bring the thunder.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And this one's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Oh, don't play with Dion.
Allen here on the screen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Back to throw now on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards. You better be afraid of me. Now back to throw.
I like both of them misses, but I like the other one though, because I like the grab and shit.
For a sack, trying to get away, but could not. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play.
They come ready.
We'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles. Our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware of when they come.
Caught by Allen. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Always fuck up like that.
Back to throw here. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
You even try to hide that bitch ass nigga,
Screen play, Johnson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured tight end on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Amazing, let's see.
On play action, they'll throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Myles Garrett, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is the offensive staff spent the entire half
with that shit, nigga. We about to get it on. I forgot about that. Let me stop putting my renegade in here, man.
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
My partner said Michael Vick play for the Falcons on there.
Now he's going to go deep down the left. And this will be caught at the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 45 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Allen's got it complete. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, running backs.
Some courage right now, man.
Any passing offense nowadays.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll set up a throw.
I don't know his stick anymore. I know you're trying to.
It's intercepted.
I got all your linebackers falling back when they tackle. You think, nigga. That's the bad right there.
They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They
did.
That's bad right now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. Second and 6. And he He's got Amendola on the connection. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They'll
run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Really
13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
That boy Q so out.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Got an offensive line left over there. God
damn. They keep putting themselves in third-down situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of thus far.
Looking deep downfield. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
The drive starts with a run by Allen.
I'm going.
He's got daylight. The 30, 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there.
Hey, Q, thank you for the team.
An 80-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
Hey,
no doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
This field a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever we said hasn't been working. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15. Back to throw.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
I mean, you mean to tell me on a 1-to-1 on the island, he jumped, he had enough heart to, boy, not for it to be a double move or something, boy, that shit was unbelievable, bro.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They'll look to throw, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Big voice.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Amendola. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 30. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Amendola, the intended receiver.
Oh, Savage like that.
They'll run on first down. Allen.
Throwing a shot, you know, you fucking right at Savage like that. I ain't know it was him that caught the ball.
And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding the clock.
Use, man.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll run with Allen. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Don't got nobody right, and I can't hit this nigga.
Juice for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after
ain't no hitting him, bro.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 32 now. Here's first
he catching niggas when they ain't looking.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward. And they want the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Juice. That nigga.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Man.
They'll drop to throw.
Next time you throw it over that, bro, I'm going to show you why you can't throw it over
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They go back to the air here after the INT.
What do you run? Speed. That just went fast as a
It's a
motherfucker.
second safety in this ball game. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. You still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
2nd and 5. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. There he goes right side. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Point after here coming up. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Yeah, you can do what you want.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 18.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
He's got a first down and more past the 30. And all the way up to the 31-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
I don't know why I just didn't step on him. Juice going about to take it on. Juice fucked up, boy.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
Let me get him
this
out.
one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
All right, since you said something.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The play action fake. He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and forever. He'll drop to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Dion.
First down. He's got a man that's
nigga, Deion Sanders, nigga.
Give him 7 on the play.
Yeah,
that'll bring up 2nd down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
That bitch, he breaking up his
caliber. So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a total breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 20.
What's going on against you, Enrique? This is Scope.
He's into the clear. Past the 20. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
What the hell the score is over there? Who losing?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive.
Maybe
Maybe some really high percentage throws early. to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
That's Dion right there, man.
So it's Jaguar football here.
Yeah,
as we welcome you back.
Take that shit too.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk
you got
it
defense
over.
with the low.
And he goes down. It's a
sack.
They get him back at his own 3-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And he's able to get it out of there. This is a pretty good kick.
Yeah, they 1 or 2 defense.
On the return, Hester. Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and it'll be Titan football.
Yeah, I got you.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last
feel all
drive
that
here
shit.
for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this
Not
one
to get the
behind
weekend
them. They
hit.
try to throw on
Who hit them
second
all
down,
yet?
but this one
Tell
is
me who hit them all.
incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
What we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes
I'll have to
off.
ask my brother tomorrow.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. They're going to look to throw.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
He was hiding and helping and all that.
He'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly.
He on every time you got every small thing going on. I don't know why you lying. Make shit up like that. Yeah, I got 3 niggas on one and you all that talking about what you doing and all that.
Just a bit.
That's why you can't do that to me, man.
And he's such a talent. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now nothing but green out of him. The 40.
My route that you can't as you will coming on the other side on your put there and bog out.
It's 2 points
Later
the other
that
way on the fumble return.
Man, you going home. You going home. You going home. You going home. Thank your shit.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away.
What quarter y'all in?
The fourth 5 minutes
a few
left.
yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Mike 54. Now.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to air one out.
Up.
And my goodness, another interception.
No, sir.
Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
Yeah, we'll see if they go back to base. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
I feel you. I know you know. I know. You had a plan, game plan, and
here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked Picked off at the 15. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
That's why you lose it. Oh, that's why you lose it. That's easy.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it.
Finally want to stop this thing.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They keep it on the ground. Allen again.
But y'all didn't want to
8
stop
yards
this.
there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
In the beginning of the game, can't nobody tackle this nigga.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
In the beginning of the game, that nigga was fucking unstoppable. Yeah, niggas could tackle him.
They have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible feeling for this team to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right to be called world champion.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I feel you. Next year, you're going to have to put that shit in effect, bro. I know you got the game plan and everything. But next year, that shit going to work.